Come on, Cam.
Playing a game.
So, if Cam goes quicker than 29.2, he stops. If he goes slower than 29.2, he has to do a back end 50. That's the rule. Take your marks. Up! $29.6. All right, we're going back. Come on, now's the passion time. 10, 2, 1. Up. $32.8. Very nice. Boom. I'm just on the way back home from the Life Centre. We had a great session tonight. Normally there's another club, so I can't film. So I didn't bring my camera stuff or anything. And I got there, we had the whole pool, I could film. We're doing some stand-ups. We were going 100, 250s, and a few 25s, except for Isis and Frankie, who were doing a 200, 100, and some 50s. So I thought, oh, I can't really make a vlog. And then I thought, you know what? I've still got an iPhone. It still takes pretty good video. So I made a vlog on my video camera. I'm going to mainly voice over some of the swims that happened. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, oh, look at the sky. Look at this. HDR in full effect. Maybe I should film everything on the iPhone. Get rid of the Sony A7 IV. But if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you like the t-shirt, head over to my website, www.TheSwimsuitGuy.co.uk, and check out my merch. Got some new shirts coming very, very soon. I've already got the samples in stock. All right, enjoy some fast swimming. Let's see what the boys had in stock. I keep saying guys, but I keep forgetting we have 3 girls training with us now. We have Isis with us full-time until British Nationals, and we also have Frankie and Josie, who usually board at Taunton Dean and are back home for the summer. But the first event, quote-unquote, we had was 100 breaststroke with a range of abilities with Cam, with Will, and with Josie, all with a massive range of PBs, with Cam's PB being 60.3, Will's being 119, and Josie's being 128. So it was always going to be a little bit all over the place. Cam went out really quite conservative, but then really pushed the back end. So Cam was only out in 29.3, which is very slow. We've done a similar thing to this before British Champs in April, and he actually went out in 27.8 in that swim. So this was way slower, but he really picked up the back end, really picked up the rate, come back in 32 low and went a pretty solid 61.6. He was pretty happy with that. I was pretty happy with that. Will went a PB. He went a 118, which was the second PB. And Josie was, I think, just off a PB, but did hit a 50 PB on the way out, going out in 40 points. The next heat was super exciting because every swimmer had their own little side quest going on. Because we haven't raced short course since I've been coaching the team, everyone had really dated PBs. Toby, for example, down the bottom has a 100 backstroke PB short course of 103.9, and Seb's 100 butterfly one up from him was a ridiculous 108 on PB, even though he now goes 102 long course. Josh's side quest was to simply beat Seb, and Jack was trying to go sub-minute for the first time ever. Toby went a whopping 2-second PB of a 61.8, just to clarify, him and Seb are both 13, and Seb chopped 5 seconds off his 108 PB, although he wasn't as quick as his long course time. Josh went 61, which is solid enough, but well off his PB, and Jack went sub 1 minute for the first time ever. When he joined the club, he had a PB of 105 at the beginning of the year, and by April he was good enough for 61, and now, today, on this Thursday evening training session, went 59.6. I also want to shout out that he was wearing the Blue 70 Nero TX2 suit, which is today's channel sponsor. Now I'm going to take a bit of a moment to talk to you more about the awesome Blue 70 suit that you could buy, and maybe you can get your first sub minute with. I fast forwarded to a bit further in the set where we got to 50s. Frankie and Isis are doing a 50 of their strokes here, and Isis is also wearing the new Blue 70 suit. I've been a massive fan of Blue 70 suits from way back in 2009 and their full body range. I actually had a small sponsorship with Blue 70 in 2010 with their Nero TX range, which me and my sister wore for all our races and set all our PBs in once the bodysuits had been banned. I was super excited when Blue 70 reached out to me earlier this year to see if I'd be interested in trying their new Nero TX2, the long-awaited successor of that suit I absolutely loved racing in 13 years ago, and it hasn't disappointed. I've worn it to race, some of the lads have worn it to race, and Isis has worn it to race, and we've all had the same opinions. The reason the first suit was so successful was that how comfortable the suit was, and they used that DNA to start with when making this suit, then added some extra bells and whistles, such as the crossbody taping on the back of the suit, which hits targeted compression on the most important muscles for swimming. The other massive feature that is so impressive with this suit is the hydrophobic properties. As you can see, the water just pours right off this suit, and everyone that wears it is like, wow, this is epic. These are available worldwide today, and in the UK retail for £155 British for the men's jammer and £250 for the woman's knee skin, which I must add comes in way cooler designs than the men's black version. In this heat we had Fritz, Michael and Harry. Fritz had literally landed this day getting back from Germany, where he stayed a few days extra after German Nationals, and he went head to head with Michael. We know these two love to race, and Michael and Fritz is always down to the wire. Harry up the top is doing butterfly, and he has a new crown PB of 57.6 because he did actually go and race at a short course meet just 2 weeks ago. The 50 wall is very close, but we really see Michael and Fritz start to move away from Harry, who is doing a slightly more demanding butterfly stroke. Fritz extends his underwater way more than Michael does, who, well, is kind of known for the fact that he likes to do one kick and get up and race him. And he's working what looks to be harder than Michael as he turns, I would say, slightly ahead of Michael with just 25 to go as Harry drops back a little bit. Out of the turn, it looks like it's going to be Fritz with a runaway victory, but then Michael sees how close it is and really digs in deep, and you're going to have to let me know in the comments who you think wins. Both the boys went 55.7 and Harry was 58.0. 102.7 there, that's a PB, good job. Toby's having a nap. Seven Toby just needs sleep all the time, look at him, look. Woke the boys up. They're no longer sleeping. It's go time. Take your marks. Up! So I now take you 24 hours into the future. This is Friday night, and Alex was going to stand up 200 breaststroke short course because he missed out on the session the night before because he had his school prom. Understandable, I know, but the real reason I was doing these short course time trials is not for pacing or race process or anything like that, because we're racing long course at the national championships, and this is of course short course, and strategy is, well, it can be similar in some events, but for the most part you're going to have a different strategy in your races, long course versus short course. But what we can get out of short course racing is a load of confidence, especially with someone like Alex or Seb and Toby who have these, long gone PBs where they can just absolutely smash them. Take Alex, for example, whose PB is 2:29 in the 200 breaststroke short course. Since then, he's dropped, I think, 6 or 7 seconds from his long course time, and even though this is a Friday night at 7:45 p.m, after a decent training week and things like prom, I knew he would still go well under his PB. And I think that really boosts his confidence about 12 days out of racing at the biggest competition of his life, the British Summer Championships, which he has qualified for the first time, and has ambitions to make the final if everything goes well. He's certainly not seeded to, but I have a lot of confidence in this swimmer, and we've got our dream big, right? So this is his 200 breaststroke on Friday night after a long warm-up, and he got in and done, a big aerobic swim down after this, but he actually dropped 5 seconds off his PB, going 2:24.3 in this, splitting a very well executed race, going out in a 1:10 and coming back in a 1:14, and we got everyone supporting him, we got people at each end, and we had a good time with it. You can also hopefully notice there's an upgrade in camera quality because I actually knew I was doing this, so I did bring my Sony A7 IV and film this. This clip is going to be followed up by some more clips from the next session. So we've had Thursday to start with, that's the iPhone. This is Friday, and then we have some Saturday session clips, so you can sort of see the last few days of our training week. The last 50%, we train 6 times a week, 1 week out of nationals. So the Saturday you're about to see, 1 week after that, me, Cam and Fritz will drive to British Nationals. They race on the Sunday, Isis races on the Monday, and I think Alex will then race on the Wednesday. We then have the relay on the Friday. Then I have 4 days off before going back to Sheffield for the English Nationals with Alex, Toby, Seb and Frankie. All right, good swim by Alex here, PB, on to the next bit. Today's session, Saturday. 1 week before National starts, we had a little warm-up, 3 rounds of 200 and 100, just to send in a kick. Then we had 1050s as one drill, then descending by feel, some using fins. And then we had this little group of people going to 2050s, 2 blue 10, 1 easy, 1 blue 10, 1 easy. And then we had, look, we had all the arrows, look, all the arrows, because some people went up here to do some 2 or 3 broken hundreds. And some people, Alex and Isis, done a couple of broken 200s after 2050s. This is Cam. This is Toby. 2, 1. Two, 1. This is the last 50 of 2050s. Actually, it's number 19 because the last one's easy. Yep. There were 2 on, 1 off, 1 on, 1 off. The boys are getting after it. Is it going to be Seb? 30.9 Seb, 31.1 Toby. Yep. And we've got Alex and Isis. I think Alex's fastest so far is 35.0. 34.8. Isis is best of him, 40.9. Very nice. How's that, Seb? How's that, Isis? How's that, Toby? Toby's just no words. Alex? How's that, boys?
Oh, we're actually so smashed. 75, that's what I'm saying. Oh, no.
So these boys just suited up after warm-up. They're going to do a couple of broken hundreds. Cam and Fritz are racing at British the soonest. Harry's at British on the last day. And then Seb and Toby obviously have English, which is about 17 days away, hence they're doing 2050 still with the 200 guys. But Harry's going a little broken hundy fly. We're going to just go up a minute. We're not going to do less rest than that today. So we'll see how he goes.
10 seconds.
He's slapped up. No, 30 seconds, so a minute. When you get up, we're ready to go, okay? Oh! Oh, I felt that. Take your marks. Up. 5.9 to 15. 11.8 to 25. Up. $27.1, very nice. Here he is, the man. Pushing 30 points for fun today. 2, 1. Up. $29.0, nice. Little 56.1 broken. Good lad. Oh my God.
It's for the games.
Gee.
6-1 was it?
6.1? Broken, yeah.
Back up in it.
Back slap in it.
My turn for the back slap. Oh. The thing is, my like 80% is like his like 50%. So I've got like 90.
Oh.
100. Oh, he's hitting.
Oh! Here we go.
Big man he is.
Take your marks. Up. Up. 29.7. Good. Let's see what we can do here. You're 33 in warm-up. Let's be better than that. Sorry, 32 in warm-up. Let's be better than that. 2, 1. Up. Up. Shoot. 32.4. Nice. Nice. 32.4. Take your marks. Up. $100 flies their first race at Nationals in 17 days. Toby has a PB of 62.1. Seb has a PB of 62.6. They are close. I think Seb's got the slight lead at this point. Both the boys are still just 13. It's very close. It's going to come down to the back end 50. Alex just had a brilliant broken 2 as 150 and a 50. 30.0, 30.2. All right, now it's all about the lead. Toby has to win this by more than 0.2 to get the overall victory. 31-1 tie. Joint first. Joint champion. Go swim down a bit. Ice this time. 150, rest 20, 50. Yep. I want you to start like a 200 and that third 50, I want it to be like the last 50 of 100. Look at these poses over there. They've thrown about 2 meters all session. Most of the time they're just slapping each other. Apparently all my swimmers like sleeping during sessions. Boys, are they copying you? These are the OG training and sleeping. Take your marks. Up. So Alex and Isis have like broken 200 things, whereas the rest have broken hundreds. But Isis, Alex, and Seb and Toby had all 2050s, whereas Jack and Fritz, Jack's the only one here not at Nationals, Jack and Fritz had 10 of the 2050s, whereas Cam and Harry just had the warm-up because they're a bit more sprint athletes. Fritz has come down off a little bit more rest, so I just wanted to touch him up with a bit of work, just them 1050s before the broken stuff. So everyone's doing slightly different today. See how Isis has been swimming the best this week than she has all season. And 39.2, that's pretty nice. Up! 15.0, 250s now, 250s. That was 35.0, 40 points. Harry looking after the youth for the club. Look at that mullet. Still got slap marks. It's pretty nice.
Get it ready for boardies.
Yeah. Go on. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. It's been a while since I've done something like that. Just film a load of stuff from training, throw it together, turn it into a vlog and just have a good time with it. And I really wanted to show off some of the DDA training. I've not done it in a while. I don't know, no excuses really. I just haven't done it and I really hope you enjoy me going back to sort of that style of video. This week was 2 weeks before the start of the National Championships. So from the last day of training that you saw, the Saturday session, that was 8 days before Cam and Fritz's first race, 9 days before Isis' first races, and I think 12 days before Alex's first races, and then a little bit more for the guys going to the English Nationals. I'm going to vlog and make content from all of their meets, so if you want to see that, please do subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me in any extra ways, do visit my website, www.TheSwimsuitGuy.co.uk. This is a size medium because it's a sample, but this is one of my new t-shirts that I'm going to launch. It comes with 2 color palettes, 4 different colors of the actual t-shirt. I think it's super cool. It's meant to be inspired by like a sort of 80s band poster like Zeppelin or you know the sort of style. Hopefully you can see that anyway. I think it's really cool. It's a bit of a different take from my superhero comic book shirt, which there's literally like 15 left. So if you want to get one of them, get one quick. I'm sold out of the blue cap, so I think I have 3 white caps left. So if you want to get a white cap, get it now. And if you are a swimmer who wants to get faster, then I do online training programs. They are fully customized for your needs. Even the most entry-level plan, the Masters plan, which is 4 sessions a week. That's 4 tailored sessions for you. And we go on way beyond that with more sort of intricate options. And I also, it doesn't just have to be an individual swimmer who swims on their own. You could be a smaller club who has volunteer coaches and you want someone to write the sessions for your club and make your club a successful club. I can help that happen. So do get in touch if you want that, or just check out my merch. This is, I'm waiting for the order. These should come any week, and as soon as I get all the t-shirts, I'm going to put them on my website, and I'll send out to my mailing list that you can now buy them. I think they're going to be $20 US, which I think is a very fair price for this t-shirt. Or is it 25? Either. Check out my website. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.